this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and happy Easter to those of you that celebrate. It is springtime and I am just in such a great mood because I love Easter, especially here where we live, because everything is in full bloom. My poor husband unfortunately has terrible hay fever, but I absolutely love this time of year. I am doing all kinds of baking for Easter because we are also celebrating my husband's birthday, and so I've got some banana breads that I made this morning, 4 of them, and now I just got done shredding my zucchini, which is probably the toughest part of the recipe I'm going to share with you guys. And it takes 2 cups of grated zucchini. I wanted to make sure I told you guys right. And I know that my mixing bowl is dirty. It's just because I've been making bread all day in it. And I'm just going to leave it as is because this round, I'm going to show you guys how I put together my zucchini bread. Now, the very first thing you want to do is this makes 2 large loaves. This one recipe makes 2 large loaves. And so I've got my largest loaf pans out that I have, which are glass, and I've already greased those with coconut oil. I'm going to tell you that I am such a huge fan of coconut oil now, especially when you bake bread. It makes, I'm not a professional baker or by any means, but every time I use it, it just seems like my bread is 10 times better. It is a lot more moist, and it never sticks. I never have any of my breads ever not want to release from the pan, and I just love how it works for me. So I went ahead and I greased these pans, and as you can see, I made my banana bread and they all come out absolutely beautiful, and I used the coconut oil, which is right there. I'm using up what I have left in that jar, and if you get it stuck in the bottom of the jar, just pop it in your microwave for a few seconds just to loosen it up, and it'll come right out and you can grease your pans with it. Excuse me. So I got my grated zucchini here, and let's see, you want to preheat your oven to 325, and of course I'm probably going to preheat my oven to probably about 350 because my oven is off. I mean, it is just, I so need a new stove. But I'm going to go ahead and preheat that. I'm going to get all of my ingredients out, and I will make sure that I type in the description box the exact recipe, so those of you that want to make this. This is an awesome summertime thing to make. A lot of people grow zucchini in their gardens, and the grocery store has a lot of zucchini, and I feel like you're getting a vegetable into you with this. So I am going to get this started. I'm going to get my ingredients. I'm going to show you guys how to make this. Hey guys, I'm showing you the inside of my mixing bowl before I start mixing away. But I've got 2 cups of grated zucchini, and I've also got 3 eggs in there, and to that I want to add 2 cups of sugar, which is, I believe, about what I got left in my sugar container here. So hopefully we'll clear this. I want to put 1, 2. Now I want to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. If I get a little bit more, I don't care, because I absolutely love the way vanilla extract tastes in bread. Add that. I want to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to go ahead and add those 2 things. That's my baking powder. And this is my baking soda. 1 cup of cooking oil. I'm reading my recipe off of my refrigerator here next to me. So 1 cup of cooking oil. I'm just using vegetable oil, but in this recipe you can use canola if you wish. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix all of this together. Okay, so now you want to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now at this point you want to add a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, but I'm all out, so I won't be adding that this time. Now you want to make sure that you mix it some, and then you take a spatula and go around the edges and make sure that you get all of that in, so it all combines. Just like that. I'm going to let this mix for a little while longer, and then I'm going to pour it into my 2 loaf pans. Okay, I split the batter between 2 large loaf pans. One is a little bit bigger than the other, but I'm just using what I have. I'm going to put it in the oven, and it is preheated to 325. Of course, like I said, my oven's a little off, so I went to 350, and it is between 45 to 50 minutes. Now, I have written myself a note on this here recipe, and it is said that it has taken an hour to bake. So make sure that you insert a toothpick and make sure the centers of your breads are done. Usually I can tell just by feeling the tops of the breads, just to make sure that it's firm. So I'm going to go ahead and get these started and put these in the oven, and I'll see you in about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. Okay guys, I just took these beautiful zucchini breads out of the oven, and you want to allow them to cool about 10, maybe 15 minutes before you pop them out of your loaf pans. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I make my zucchini bread. I hope you all are having a fantastic Easter, and I'll be talking to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.